reason. This was my puppet when I was a wee little girl. And I brought it back for Tom, actually for Jerry. We're going to learn why next week. But they're here to help me, to say hello. I am Dr. Joyce Sherpa, and welcome to Chemistry 223. And my theme for the term is Let's Play Chemistry. At the top of your syllabus, it says cation affirmation, and you'll probably see that again on exams. So cations are positive, and affirmation is a statement. Janae's actually the master of these, but mine is let's play chemistry. Let's be playful, and I'll tell you why. Tom and Jerry want to know why. That so many of you, including myself, will say, I'm not good at chemistry. I didn't like chemistry. In fact, when I applied for my job here, I applied to teach biology, and the guy called me 24 hours after I put it in the mailbox. This is before email. That's how long I've been here. That's how old I am. I was only 5 at the time. So anyway, he said, I have so many biology teachers. I get an application every day. I need a chemistry teacher. I've been desperate. My degree is biochemistry, so why not? And I'm like, I don't want to teach chemistry. I don't like chemistry. And he talked me into it, and the rest is history. And I absolutely love teaching chemistry. I love my colleagues. I love my students. And I get to do quantum stuff about vibrations, and it's got math, and I love math because it has numbers, and you can get to an answer, and it makes sense. And I'm actually very grateful to teach chemistry. And so part of my goal this term is, because several of you have already sent me emails and said either I'm not good at chemistry or I'm a little scared about chemistry, and I want us all to end the term saying, that was fun. I really like chemistry. When people think back to their chemistry, yeah. Or you can say, my teacher talked with a puppet. All right. So for those of you who know me, let's see if Tom can write. Tom wanted to help. And I did go to Blackboard. I know this is a whiteboard, but meaning the format that you're going to get your stuff on. I am a minimalist on Blackboard. Those who use Blackboard, it will probably look very different from other Blackboard, whatever it's called. I only have 2 folders in there because I don't really know how to use it. And so one folder will say handouts. Oh, Tom, you have beautiful handwriting. And handouts is what you print. So this will have lecture notes, labs, study sets, worksheets. There's like little subcategories within there. And then there'll be a folder that says assessments. And when you do your study set, you need to turn it into me so I can give you the points. So you go into assessments, you go into the study set folder, and you'll click on SS1 and you upload. So you upload. And then I grade it. Okay, pretty simple. I'm new to Blackboard. I didn't use it last term, and I went to it because most of you are used to Blackboard, and I have to learn how to use it because I'm probably going to be virtual for a whole year, which is really fun and awesome. I'm got pushed way out of my comfort zone, and I have grown so much in this, and thank you, those of you who were with me last term. Thank you. You guys helped me. You guys are like my rock again, just so you know that. So yeah, upon you I build this class. All right, I use YouTube. My lectures are live. I homeschooled my son, and when he got to high school, he did an online high school, and I thought about this last term, and I said, Joey, you know, what was the best class you ever had online in high school? It was a class I sat down and did with him. It was geometry. I love geometry, but it was because of the teacher, and she did it at a Blackboard and talked to the video screen. And so YouTube's really easy to upload to, and so I could figure it out. And so I kept it. My students loved it because you can access it so easily. You don't have to go into Blackboard to access it. You do have to go into Blackboard to access the lecture notes. So my lectures I do live, but you do not have to come. I will post them onto YouTube. I don't do a live stream because then you can't talk to me. You can type in apparently. And then there are notes that will be up here under handouts. You want to print the notes. You can all print. Some of you have printers at home. Some of you have pads. You can download it on the pad and just take your notes on the pad. You can do everything on the pad. They're awesome. Joey got me a new computer right before the break, which was wonderful. And so I can write on it. So we're going to see. Try to help me grade for next year or two or forever. Let me see. So notes. I don't do PowerPoint for notes. So the notes are, this class is very math, very much math, more so than the other terms. And there will be problems and I will go over the problem and then you want to pause me and then you want to try the problem. And so having it in front of you will allow you, make it a lot easier. And you can go to Office Depot or somewhere. You can also, you don't have to print the notes, but it will make a difference. Everybody ends up printing the notes after the first day. And so in this case, first day, you can pause me and decide, yeah, I want those notes so I can follow along. All right, so it's not live on YouTube, it's live on Zoom, and we're gonna negotiate what time. That is what's going to happen in the next 2 days. The first 2 lectures are already posted. So I set up this class how I have for 25 years. You normally were all with me for 4 hours a day. And you really need to have this attitude. And then you went home and spent 2 to 3 more hours. This is 4 days a week, like 7 hours doing this class is twice as fast. So you have to think every 2 days is a full week. So I'm going to be lecturing 4 days a week for about 60 to 90 minutes. The first 2 lectures are already up and posted on my YouTube channel. The link is on the syllabus and it's also in Blackboard. And it will take you actually directly to the 223 folder. So for those of you last term, it's the same channel, but this link just takes you straight to that folder. So there's a new folder there and I unlocked it yesterday. So some of you probably already got notices. Yeah, we're going to negotiate the time. When I know probably only anywhere from 2 to 5 to 8 of you will want to attend live, and the rest of you are going to watch it at 1 o'clock in the morning when it's quiet, or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. And that is perfectly fine with me. So it will be there for you to watch at your convenience. You can stop me at any time, which is why this is a wonderful world. But if you want to be part of the live lectures, please let me know and we're going to figure out the time. All right, and do print the notes because that will help you follow along. All right, the big assessment, what is due on Wednesday this week, you'll see on the syllabus. So normally we did lab the first 2 days, and Wednesday, always first study set was due. I've always done it that way. We got to move forward in this class. There is a lot of information, and normally you did the study set, we went over it, we did practice, and you did a quiz. I got rid of the quizzes. You have a study set, and I post the answer key, so it is up to you to check your answers. Please do the study set on your own. Don't just copy, because you do have exams that are timed, and you will have to show your work very clearly. There is a very specific way that the work is shown for equilibrium chemistry, and it is these ice charts and eventually mice charts, which is why Jerry's here. He's so excited, and so is Tom. Tom and Jerry are such good friends. All right, I can't take myself too seriously if I'm holding a pup in my hand. So Wednesday, your first assignment is due. You're going to be fine. You're going to be like, all right, moving forward. And so what it is the study set, and the answer key's there, and you'll do it and you'll upload it. If you're not able to print, you'll just do it on a piece of paper and you'll upload it. And I just look to see that you did the study set. 1 point of every study set. Study sets are worth 5 points. For those who were with me last term, I learned study sets need to be 5 points. 1 point is you have to attend Zoom every 2 days. You can attend every day if you want, but you have to check in office hours. Don't just show up for 20 seconds and leave. You have to actually talk with me. I do ask that when you come to Zoom and when you are talking that you do turn on the video camera. It makes a difference to me. You can stay in Zoom and keep working on your assignment. And if you want, you can turn it to the black background until you have a question, and then you can turn on your camera. The other thing that is due is something called a worksheet. So on Wednesday, you'll have study set 1, which answer key is posted. The worksheet is like a take-home quiz. You can ask questions. You can actually have me check your whole quiz during office hours. So there is a feature in Zoom where you can share, you can come, and usually other people have the same question, and you can listen as they're asking questions. It's not cheating. It's a take-home assignment. Worksheets are worth 10 points. They're 5 questions that are more challenging usually than the study set, although that could be debatable. And they're to help you to get ready for the midterm and to be ready for the next set of assignments. All right. Zoom office hours. I'm going to have them every day, 2 different times a day. Right now, they're set up 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. till 12 noon. Every day during the week, Monday through Friday. One of the wonders of the virtual environment is we have 5 days of the week. And I made the syllabus so you have your weekends off. If you can turn in assignments late, study sets and worksheets turned in late, lose 1 point. And you have until the midterm that the study sets cover to turn them in, and you lose 1 point. The study set 1 point is you come to Zoom at least once every 2 days. You can come every day. I did a morning one. I can negotiate. I could move it forward. I'm going to do lecture at some time. I might do lecture before or after that office hour. The other one is in the evening because several people I know do work, and so 6 p.m. till 7, and that may go till 7:30, or we might negotiate and start it sooner, like 5:30 or 5. Last term, I think we moved it forward to 5 or something because we were there for 2 hours. So some days it's going to be a short office hour because you don't have a lot to do and there's not a lot of questions, and some days there'll be a longer office hour. And we're going to figure that out in the first 2 days. So these first 2 days of class, all of you need to come to one office hour, Monday or Tuesday. You need to check in. You need to talk to me. I need to try to get to know you in that little bit, like quick talk, and also to answer some questions, and always as we flow with this. Everything is not posted for you. I can't do that. I have to be able to flow with how I see things are progressing and how my mind works. So the first week stuff will be there when you're able to sign in, and then we will go from there. There's no need to get ahead. Your exams, your midterms are going to be show your work. They will be timed office hours, ideally. And then there'll be a multiple choice section that you will do on Zoom that has you time in and time out. And that is because you all need to be preparing for the final. I prepare you. I've done this forever. You're going to all do great. The final is a multiple choice final. That is over all of 221, 222, 223. We do practice the whole term. 223 actually goes back and fills in the blanks of everything we covered. And so you get a great review. Most of the final is really about equilibrium chemistry because it is the piece of the whole puzzle that's been missing. But it is from the American Chemical Society, and you'll be fine. We'll talk about it later in the term, and we'll worry about the first midterm. If you look on the syllabus, there is a review lecture every time the day before a midterm. So there'll actually be a handout that is a former test, and I'll go over it during a lecture time. And I've always done that, and it does help. It takes some of the mystery out. And so the other thing is you have 2 paper assignments. Famous Chemist. So I think it's due like in the second week, the day after your midterm. I think you have to turn the chemist ID in. If you haven't, I've gotten 12 of you already, which is really amazing. I wasn't expecting that. The actual paper and presentation, I think, is in the 4th week, and I will have a thing posted, possibly not tomorrow, because I have to make dinner still today. And then your other assignment is you're going to all do a chemistry or a science demo. So here, it might be something you did in another class and you want to try and do it yourself in your kitchen. Could be making bread and explaining the science, the chemistry behind bread. There's that one guy, I don't watch TV, but supposedly a guy on the cooking channel who talks about the science of cooking and stuff. So it could be one of those. So if you have an idea, and so you're going to teach. And so it might be a gas law demo, and then what you can do is do some review for the final. These demos are going to be done the day before the final or 2 days before the final. So you'll also might say, hey, I'm going to do a review for everybody for gas laws. You'll be broken into small groups for your presentation. So you'll be doing 2 presentations on Zoom. If you've never done it, don't worry, it works out great. And you know, that's why we're negotiating times in the next 2 days. If these times absolutely don't work for you, you need to send me an email. It is much easier for me now to talk on Zoom with you because we can talk and have a conversation. But if office hours aren't going to work for you, please email me. And I mean, telling me, oh, this is the time I want it. You got to tell me why these times don't work. And give me the range, like, oh, I work every day from 6 a.m. until midnight. I work 20 hours a day. Are you really going to make it through this class if you do that? But let's be realistic about it and talk to me about your situation, and we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. All right. So on behalf of Tom and Jerry and myself, giving the hug down, we are so excited to meet you. And yeah, I'm so excited to meet you.